Can't hear you, by the way. You're on mute.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk Monday vibes? Cass, what you telling me, fam?
Not much, man. They're saying all the transfer news is going off, innit? Ready for the recycling every 2 minutes from Fabrizio. And guess what? I'm gonna lap it all up. How about that? What are you saying?
Bro, nah, that's what I mean. It's been going off, bro. It's international break, but the journalists ain't taking no time off, blood. You know what I mean? It's nothing but transfer news, a manager news now with this Zerbi chat. You know what I mean? A lot going on.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know why people think Zerbi. You know what I don't understand about this whole Zerbi stuff, yeah? With Tottenham, for me, anyways, is that like Tottenham are trying to show ambition, innit? They're getting someone in now. Like, what I don't understand about Tottenham fans, let's just go to the Tottenham fans, yeah, is that they don't want this guy in, yeah, because of he played Greenwood when your whole club is bought up. Like, don't talk about morals when your club's run by Zios, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to hear none of that stuff. And don't get me wrong, so is our club, so is Chelsea's club, so is Liverpool's club. They're all full of it, yeah? So I don't want to hear about none of that shit. And the second part is they're trying to show ambition, but they'll be happy if they got Robbie Keane in or Harry Redknapp in or anybody along them lines, but they're not happy with Zerbi. And then rival fans think, bro, this could be a Leeds situation or this could be Newcastle. Which one are they going to go with, innit? So we'll find out soon, innit? But if you're going to get someone that knows how to score goals, which Tottenham need mainly, is then there you are, man. So they can't make up their minds. But personally, I don't want him, innit? Because Zerbi now has shown me that he loves being an underdog.
But not just underdog. He loves being an underdog. It's like, for me, he's proven that he don't value himself that highly, period. You know them ones? Because you're not a top manager if you're taking a Spurs job. Like, let's be honest. Like, even if you're even considering it, you're not a top manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not ambitious enough because Tottenham ain't going to do nothing. So if you're taking over at Tottenham, yeah, at a time like this where Tottenham could get relegated, you're going there for the money. That's the only reason why you're going there, because there's no reason, there's nothing attractive, yeah, about that football club or about their project or about anything, bro. It's a disaster, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they need a rebuild squad-wise. Half the players there probably don't want to be there. They're on the brink of relegation. There's nothing about that job that should be attracting someone like a Zerbi. Unless it's strictly for the pound note, mate.
Well, remember, when he rejected us or something along them lines, it wasn't about the money. It's always about the money. Always about the money. I don't so you know, you can be a scrub all you want in it. Like, for me, the estimation of Zerbi's career has gone downhill in it. So good luck to him, innit?
It's weird. You know what I mean? The one thing I'll say though, the only thing that might be attractive to him at Spurs is the fact that he's got all the leverage because they're so rubbish at the moment, yeah? He can pretty much ask for whatever he wants because they're desperate. Do you know what I mean? But are they gonna live up? Are they gonna stick to that though? You can't trust them.
No, you can't trust Tottenham. It's like trying to trust Alhan on inside, isn't it? It's the same thing, isn't it? But apparently one person is a snake because he made one decision, but there's a brother going around doing up manipulation settings all over the gaff.
Bro,
do you know what I mean? How anyone would get manipulated by a little fat turkey, yeah, is insane. It's insanity. Like, he's below 5'10". He can't fight. The only thing he's got going from is that he's got bad man behind him, innit? Like real people, innit? Jokes though, I can't lie, he carried the show a bit.
I to a certain extent, yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, the one thing about reality TV is they're gonna give you as much airtime as they want to give you. You know them ones there, like, because you could say that man carried the show, but you could also say that they built the show around man because they knew he was gonna be in there. You know them one. So I don't understand how a confessed racist, big up to what's it called, innit? Abby from DR, because you know all about that as well, innit? But I don't know how they would allow a confessed racist on the show in Eddie Hall. So there we go. That's one thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that he confessed anything.
A little bit suspect targeting India for majority of it. So that was funny.
Yeah, but I didn't know there was worse people.
There's worse people,
bro. Where have I been, bro? What did he confess to?
Go check it out. Trust me, Google it right now.
You know.
Yeah. So
Like,
big up Abby.
fam.
You got everything in common with Eddie Hall. And then I can kind of tell there was a lot of cut out bits because your brother is a very vibrant person, yeah. And they kept trying to not say his name, like X. Man's trying to say explosions and shit. Like you're boring me now. The gimmick was funny on episode 1. Drop out on episode 2, innit? Like, and for me, it was don't get me wrong, game plans are game plans, but there was I just felt like when I was watching it with my miss, I was thinking, there's no way that this guy is not saying more than what we're seeing on TV. Like, why
brother, come on, listen, like, bro, I shared a room with my brother for about 15 years, bro. That bro don't stop talking. So there's no way, that they didn't edit all this shit out. It's impossible. You know what I mean? He was saying it, but obviously I know that they did.
When was it filmed? When was it filmed? What year? What date?
I don't know. They was in there for a week.
No, I mean what month? Like,
I can't remember now.
It must have been 2025 because when he said
it was 2025.
Yeah, because when it was like saying, "Oh, it might be your boyfriend, Dammy," and I was thinking, "What? Didn't she just cheat on this brother?" And then
but she met that brother in there. Remember?
Yeah, it makes sense why she came out and started trying to do up a lipsy like with that Marlon guy. Like, you know what we need to leave out? Yeah, this Marlon guy. Yeah, that guy is not a real brother. I promise you that now. That guy's a follower. Yeah, when a guy does his eyebrows and uses lipstick, yeah, I've heard it all in it. Not even Vaseline. We're talking full blown lipstick. I'm not trying to hear it, man. I'm not trying to hear it.
I hear it, bro. I completely hear it, bro.
Man, to be confiscated lipstick.
But you know what it is, yeah? Like, I can't lie, yeah? It's like, the fact that everyone watched it, yeah? That's why I have to shout out my brother because I wouldn't watch it if you weren't.
I haven't watched no other season. I only watched
me neither.
Oh, X is on there. I was like, all right, cool. Let me see this. This is gonna be lit. And I saw Cheyenne as well. I was like, all right, cool. This should be calm. But one thing them two didn't do, yeah, that I could see on the screen is they should have. I think in hindsight, it's easier to say when you're actually there, innit? I think them two should have formed a little bit more of a closer kind of bond because it wouldn't be girls versus boys. It wouldn't be girls versus boys because they got best of both worlds. That's why Eddie Hall got far because he was like, I'm in my own lane, innit? I'll do what I want. And if you man talk shit, I'll probably beat you up. So, or get you in a headlock, a friendly headlock. So
no, 100%, but that's what I was saying to my brother. But the thing is, yeah, like he's just such a chilled brother, innit? Whereas me, I'm not like that. As soon as I went in and I realized the dynamic of the yard, I'd have been moving mad stealth. It would have 100%. It would have been. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would have been taking people out one by one.
I big up the only one I thought, you know what, you're a real guy. I think that Ben guy was proper. Like for me, he was a proper guy, man. Like he stays solid and true, like true in it. He didn't forget. Like if he was with someone, that's he's with that guy, innit? But see, yes, when I saw Alhan, say, you know what, my boy who I've only known for 2 days, and I'm gonna go dap you up like I've known you forever. Yeah, and I'm gonna go spend 60, 70 bags on Prosecco's that man didn't even drink all. Like when you're spending that kind of bread, yeah, when some of them in there probably could do with some of that bread. I can't lie, we're fighting. I'm not gonna cap, we're fighting. Like we're not talking about 100 bags.
This is why man have to like
why do you want to hot him up? Sharper than that. Someone needed to hot him up on the show. That would have got you views. Someone should have hot him up. It would have,
bro. But the thing is, you need to understand, yeah, it's like it's easy for people to say that, innit? But at the end of the day, yeah, there's only certain kind of personalities that would have done that. So it's just one of them ones where it was never gonna really happen, innit?
Man swore in his mother's life, his family's life, and took off his shoes to tell Chloe,
bro.
And you know what? She's vibes, by the way, yeah, but she's just an idiot, innit?
But she's good vibes, though. Like, yeah, I would have absolutely loved to be in there when she was in there.
You know what I don't understand? She could have got rid of my man, yeah. This guy was about to betray you, yeah, in front of you're meant to be besties, yeah. Do you remember the one where they had to find out who pressed their buzzer? At the end, this is where X got obviously excommunicated, like that one, innit? Yeah. But what's it called? Gone, innit? Yeah. And I'm thinking, and the next day, like he's gone around snaking you again, but yet you can't. Bro, some women, honestly,
Nah, but what you got to
realize,
realize, Cass. One thing that we need to keep in mind is that we've seen a lot of stuff that they didn't see at the time, innit? So
yeah, of course, obviously, there's a lot more that goes on.
A lot of the stuff they're not realizing in real time is actually happening, innit? That's just what it is, innit? But I just think that people are like, oh, it's reality TV and that, and it's a game and that, but really, people's real personalities come out in situations like this, innit? And
he's a snake. The thing is, yeah, he like that. Obviously, I have to focus on him the most, innit? But like Alhan's the guy you can't trust. Like you can't. How could you look at him on Gasworks and the rest of it? The way you're talking to Jammer and all it was all funny, yeah, and all this stuff. Because like I understand that he's got people behind him, innit? Like actual serious man them behind him, yeah. Because that's why he thinks he's on top of the world. But getting dictated by a little fat Turk, I think he is anyways.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's that, bro. I don't even think it's that, Cass. Because just because you know someone, it doesn't mean that they're willing. It doesn't mean that they're willing to put in work for you. That's not the same thing. You know them?
Yeah. But there's clearly he acts a certain way because, bro, let's be real, man. Like he I mean, in the real world,
it's not always that, Cass. It's not even that. Because think about it this way, yeah. One thing I say is that, like, when you've got a certain appearance where people look at you like you're harmless, yeah, you can get away with a lot because people don't really take you seriously. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think it's more of that. You know them one. I can't lie.
Maybe, but with him, he's got too much. There's too much confidence. Like I thought I've been watching him when he was a poet and that, and I just feel like, and even when they were talking about, like, even when Jammer it was making Jammer get mad, he's like lucky who you know and all this kind of stuff. Lucky on Brock your face. Like when he was kind of mad at him, that's how I kind of know why he's got the confidence he has. That's the confidence I felt when I went into secondary school. I dare you to touch me, but all the brothers are like run the whole shit right now. Yeah, they know all the other like the year 11s, the sixth formers. No one can. I felt on top of the world because I know who I know. So if you're a year 8 or year 9 that don't know about it and you think you're gonna touch me, trust me, you're gonna get rushed. That's just the way it worked. That's how I felt when I went into year 7. Until time moves on and you got to fight your own battles, no matter what. Like sometimes it's like your older brother says you got to fight your own battles and go through the tough part, like Patch. That's what I thought with Alhan. Like for me, he's a 26-year-old that's like 20 years away, but he played the game correctly, innit? Can't hate the man for playing the game.
I don't think he was playing a game, bro. I think he was just in there being himself, bro. That's what I genuinely think. I don't think anyone was really playing a game. I think people say that they
play it.
Was that
he didn't? Some man wanted to actually play the game properly, but he just went in there thinking, like,
I don't think anyone played the game, bro. You know what it is with these so-called game shows, yeah? People say that they're gonna play a game, yeah. But the reality is, when you're living with people, yeah, you're eating with people, you're sleeping and shitting in the same place, yeah. Like, it's not a game, blood. Like, naturally, you're gonna gravitate to the people that you want to gravitate to. You're gonna
after 2 days
people that you don't like. You're gonna like all these things. It's real, blood. Like people can say it's a game. It's not really a game, like.
But Rants, after 2 days.
What are you talking about?
They were in there for 2 days, and my brother was going to war against X because of a brother he met 2 days.
Yeah, but that wasn't a game though. That wasn't a game, bro, because that wouldn't have made it. That didn't make any sense. Man done that because they had their free from the beginning, yeah, and they knew they was gonna be in a free before. And them three, they had a plan, bruv. And the plan got thwarted. You know them ones there, like. So that's all it was. But it weren't no game, blood. Because you could tell that man genuinely felt threatened by my brother. Like, it had nothing to do with the game, bro. You know what I mean? They're two big personalities. So it was one of them ones where it's either they were going to be friends or they weren't going to be friends. Like, that's it. Yeah, you know, like that.
I agree, bro.
That's the reality, bro.
But this is months ago, so I'm gonna guess it was about half a year ago, innit? So yeah. I was even thinking about it. Imagine going into a gaff, yeah, where you don't even have windows.
Where you don't what?
You don't even have windows. Like there's not even windows. Like there's no fresh air. Like there's no windows. Like I just think
but there you go. But this is why when you're saying, "Oh, man are not playing games, blood." Like you can't see outside. You're in the yard. It's like being in jail, cuz. Do you know what I'm saying? You're in jail.
Even then, you got a window.
Yeah, but it's like being in jail, bro. So when man are going on like they're pretending, you're not pretending. After a certain amount of time, remember, you got no real concept of time. You don't know what's going on in the outside world. You don't know nothing, bro. It's just like Love Island. When these things are on Love Island, yeah, these things genuinely think they're in love, bro, because they're together all the time, like. So everything's more intense.
I can understand that. I can understand that after 2-3 weeks, though. 2, 3, 4 weeks, as time goes on, you're there doing everything every day, meals, waking up, everything. But 2 days of barely knowing one another?
Nah, but bro, even though they barely knew each other for 2 days, they would have had a plan before they went in there.
Yeah, probably. More than likely.
Yeah, of course.
More than likely.
Because they knew that each other were going to be in there, bro. Like, I'm not dumb, innit? Like, they knew that they were going to be in there, bro.
Oh, yeah. You definitely
they got their heads up. Even from the editing, you can tell that the producers wanted to focus on them man there from before the show started. Like, it was always them, bro, because no one else got airtime apart from them three.
Yeah, mainly, yeah.
Yeah, and
Chloe.
So that was always the plan, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I ain't watching that no more. That for me, that's just some washed up Big Brother.
Nah, bro. As soon as my brother got voted out, man didn't watch no more anyway.
Oh, same. Brother, same. I couldn't bother after that. I'll be real. Like, yeah, I'm done then. I couldn't bother that. I only found out today there's a thing called a reunion, and that Eddie Hall one.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that he won still.
Today. So, yeah.
So. Nah, it is what it is, man. Big up the chat. I see most of you don't watch it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, big up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is, people. You know what I'm saying? The Zerbi thing, is it confirmed or is it still? Or are they still waiting?
But there's no like here we go type setting yet. Not from what I can see. Yeah, I can't see none of it. It's just that apparently he's gonna accept it. Going to be one of the highest paid managers, but I don't see anything wrong with that. You're meant to be a top 6 club. You're going to give big boy wages, so act like a big boy club then, right? So it depends where you want to, how you want to view it. Innit? I think there's nothing wrong with Tottenham showing ambition. I just don't think they're going to get relegated anymore with my man coming in. But it could be a sinking ship. It could just be gone already. I don't even know who Tottenham got next. I don't even know they got next. Who they got next?
I don't know. I think they got... Is it Forest away that these lot have, or is that Aston Villa? I can't remember, bro.
No, they just played Forest. Did they not just play Forest and beat it? Then our Forest just beat them at their gaff.
Oh, yeah. They ain't got Forest. That was Villa. So, I think Villa got Forest away next. They got Sunderland away. That's a tough game. The thing is with the Zerbi, yeah? You see the way the Zerbi sets up? The Zerbi is the brother that...
Yeah.
He's a system manager, bro. And you've got a squad of players with low confidence... And you ain't got a lot of time to coach these men, bro. Like, the season's nearly done, bro. Like, you ain't even got 2 months, like.
Let me. How are you going to get Polina to play football?
But I don't know.
And Conor Gallagher. Like, someone let me know how that one works. Because I'm trying to, I do look around thinking, all right, 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2. Someone drops a little bit deeper. Xavi Simons is going to have to be in there regardless. You know, it's a shame that he doesn't have James Maddison or whatever. But I just look at the middle of the park and I think he's going to have to use Pap Sarr. That's going to be like his Caicedo. But even in possession, that guy stinks. And the other one is like, is it Berlin, you know? Like, is it? Like, where's this Pascal Gross in all of this? I just don't.
Yeah, they ain't really got that. They ain't got Maddison. So he ain't really got someone that can get on the ball and do that, bro. Like, maybe he'll play Basuma. Like.
Oh, my God. They didn't even think of that. So, well, running it back, if you get Basuma playing a little bit correctly, you might get something out of him. Archie Gray could be a good one, but I don't know yet. We'll see, innit? Like, I can imagine the Lamptey settings being like, you know, horror. I think Kudu's about. They should, on paper, Spurs just seem like they got too much of a good team to be going down, innit?
I agree. I think that they'll stay up, but I think they'll only stay up due to everyone else around them just not having enough, bro.
I said 4 points is the difference. 4 points is what keeps someone up. 4. I think out of all those 3 teams, so if you put in who put it into that category, probably Leeds at this point now. They put themselves in that position because they draw too much.
West Ham are down there as well.
West Ham are in there, obviously. Forest are there, so there's 4 teams, and then there's obviously Spurs. See,
Either way, a big team are going down, bro.
Yeah, West Ham, Leeds. Leeds are not even a big team for me no more.
West Ham and Leeds are big clubs regardless, so...
Are they? Are Leeds really a big club anymore? It's a historically big club. How are we rating that one?
Who Leeds? Leeds are a historically big club, yeah.
Yeah. West Ham have done more in their time than they have in the last 20 years.
Because really, you wouldn't want a West Ham or a Tottenham to go down. Do you know what I mean? Forest, like,
I wouldn't
Forest
mind
would more
for
go
Anderson.
down, bro. Like, the Premier League ain't gonna miss Forest like that. Like, they would miss West Ham and
But they're collecting
Tottenham more.
points. They're getting their vibe going on. Like, I just think Forest have got a bit too much momentum at this point.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've got the players and, do you know what I mean? And their owner, do you know what I mean? He's on stuff, bruv. You know, like that. So he's probably giving these man bonuses and that.
Watch, they'll beat Villa. They'll beat Villa, if not draw, but they'll definitely beat Villa. And then they got Burnley. I just don't see how they go into a setting where I see them getting at least 4 points out of that one minimum, innit? I think Forest are safe. We got Leeds. We need to be putting them into a bit of a sticky situation. Because I don't like Leeds and I don't like the draw that we had. But they got Amram sacked, Amram left because of that result. So I have to big them up a little touch.
Yeah.
Just a little touch.
I think at present, Forest are better than Spurs. You know what I mean? Spurs have got bare injuries. You know what I'm saying? So they are at present. So I think it might depend on the fixtures, bro. It might depend on the fixtures, bro. Like, I'm not sure who the final fixtures are for these lot, but
do you want to hear the joke of the day?
It's peak.
Does anyone want to hear the joke of the day?
What's that?
Chelsea are actively pursuing a transfer of Kobbie Mainoo that come from apparently the Athletic, anyways, and Luckhurst, who I don't really believe. So I'm looking at that thinking, are you sure? When he's about to sign a new long-term deal. That's the joke of the day. And you know what?
Serious. Chelsea ain't looking at Kobbie, bro.
They were before. Oh, there he is. Look.
Yeah, but they're not though. You know what I mean? He's about to sign a new deal at Man United, and Chelsea are dying at the moment, bro. You know what I mean? Garnacho's there, not even playing, and man's removed all the Chelsea stuff out his bio, and he's probably looking for a new club already, blood. So why would Kobbie go to that place?
Do you reckon he found out that it was his family again that was leaking the information? Then all of a sudden, there's nothing in his Instagram. I don't even know.
Oh, was it his family? Yeah, for sure.
No, not for sure, but
It seems like it, innit?
Yeah. It's a little bit too coincidental, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's too obvious at this point. And then all of a sudden, you know what? Palmer needs to prove himself. Like, I'm not being funny. They're gonna say Palmer's a 100 million plus player, but he's not playing like one.
Nah, he's not 100 million. Nowhere near it. But the way
he's had 18 months of being shit. Always got some sort of injury going on. Yeah, I like. It sounds like a good relationship. Like, it sounds like it's just willing. Like, it's going to happen at some point. But right now, like, Palmer needs to prove that he can do something himself. Why are you going to pay on something? Because he had one and a half decent seasons. He's been shit. He's been nothing. But if anything, he's been playing for Chelsea, and Chelsea been playing worse. So I just don't see why United would be looking at, oh, you know what? We need to remove Bruno's creativity when he eventually leaves and all this stuff, and then you're going to bring in Palmer, who's not creating fuck all for anyone. Can't even create for himself right now. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know for that one. I think there's just better options out there as it stands.
Yeah, the whole Palmer situation's weird, isn't it? Because it's like he's lost a lot of momentum, bruv. He's lost a lot of momentum. Similar to what people are saying with Belabor, like, you know, the ones where man are saying that, like, we were getting quoted a certain price, and now man are saying he's not worth that. The way that Cole Palmer's playing, like, his value has definitely plummeted, bruv, in the last 18 months. Yeah,
it has. The difference is Belabor's a little bit younger, and he's not covered by injury. They're saying that he needs to go for surgery, Palmer, innit, on his knee or his thigh or something in his leg, or anything along them lines. But for me, after the Garnacho deal, I wouldn't deal with Chelsea whatsoever. I wouldn't even bother. Why would you want to try and revive that? I'd stay clear. Let him do an Isaac, refuse training, all of that stuff. I think he's got that in him. If you do that, then we could talk maybe. But the guy's a right winger. Let's be real. His best moments are from the right, not in the middle.
I agree.
And that's that. He's had Caicedo, Andre Santos, Enzo's. He's had that all behind him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, real talk. He's just looking like the English Havertz. It's true. That's such a great analogy, like comparison, should I say. He's not an analogy. He does look like the English Havertz. I don't know for him. I'd steer clear, and I don't see us going anywhere near. Not this summer, anyways. He's not.
I don't think so. I don't think he's he's on the. I don't think he's on the list anytime soon, innit? I think that he's maybe in a couple seasons, if he's performing, then it's something that we'll address. But
Brother,
just
we
because
got
he's a
bigger
United
fish.
fan, you know
We
what I
got
mean? So
bigger
I think
fish.
we'll have half an eye on this situation, but he's the least of our worries right now, bruv.
Yeah, but you need to prove why he should be a United player right now. Just 'cause
Agreed.
you
At the
score.
moment, he's not playing at the level of what we would want our players to be playing at if we signed him. He's not playing at that level, bro. He's not playing at the level that Elliot Anderson's playing at right now, and the reason why we're being linked with him. He's not playing at that level. So
Nah, he ain't getting his move this summer. How about this? I don't even know if the whole Palmer stuff is even true in it. Like but formally, to say the least. But I don't want to flirt with that idea.
No, I think that for sure, yeah. Like the Man United thing, he's open to it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a Man United fan, like, and he hasn't hidden that. And then on top of that, there's been rumors that he ain't super settled down there. Obviously, when certain managers were leaving, he weren't happy. Like, we know he wasn't happy when Poch left. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the best relationship with Maresca. Like, it's just one of them things where he just seems unsettled in it. And I think that a lot of the chat's coming from his side, but he ain't our problem right now.
Yeah, facts.
He's not a problem right now, bro. We got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger fish to fry, bro. And at the moment,
we need left wingers, not right wingers.
Yeah, at the moment, it's looking like Tonali or Anderson, bro, to accompany Baleba.
You know what don't make sense with all of this? Yeah, it's like, oh, United might be with 150 million budget, which they downplay every year, anyways. They might have a chance at getting two midfielders. What do you mean?
Might have a chance of getting what?
Two midfielders. I'm thinking, what do you mean?
No, we're getting two minimum.
That's what I'm saying. They can't make up their minds. Laurie Whitwell saying they're looking at potentially three midfielders. Then you got people like Mike Keegan saying maybe two midfielders. And then even Fabrizio's like can't even get his words correct. But I'm going to call that language barrier for the sake of it, innit? Because I don't think even he knows what he's talking about more time because it sounds like guesswork. It's like you don't look at this thinking, I'm looking at a midfielder because Casemiro's leaving. What do you mean I'm looking at one midfielder just because Casemiro's leaving? That makes no sense for squad planning at all, if that was ever the case.
I think we end up getting three midfielders. I think we get two midfielders and then Ugarte leaves. And then we get a third one to replace Ugarte, which will be a squad option. I believe we end up with three, bro.
You know what we should be looking at, yeah? There's a young Bruno Guimaraes about to get relegated. Plays exactly the same. We should just be going to get him probably, if we don't look towards the academy anyways, because that's what I believe it will be. But João Gomez is a young Bruno Guimaraes.
They're saying that he's on the list anyway, bro.
Yeah, we need to get him. They play exactly like for like. They are exactly like each other. Not really a 6, probably more of an 8, but can do the 6 and drop deep. Even a Mateus Fernandes, yeah, cold little baller in the same category. But I reckon they're going to ask for an arm and a leg. But Wolves are 100% getting relegated. I'm looking at João Gomez because
what if West Ham get relegated though?
Yeah, I look at Mateus Fernandes, but I think João Gomez is more. I kind of want match ready now, innit? João Gomez has been down in the grind for a minute. He's just because his name ain't up there in lights, or he's not as young as the other lot, maybe. But I just feel like for him, João Gomez is if you're gonna get Sandro Tonali's and Baleba, you're gonna piss me off. I promise you, you're gonna piss me off. Like, you can look at one that can do the 6s. Don't get me wrong. If it's just them two, that will get on my nerves. Because I don't think either of them are really 6s. I don't think they're really ones to really collect the ball from deep as good as the next person. But I need a playmaker.
They're not, but I think Baleba is underrated at his ability to do that still. I think he can do that.
I think Baleba is... I think he will be molded into an elite 6. I think his future is a 6. Why? Because going forward, he's cheeks. So you're going to be a 6.
I think they'll try and turn him into like a Camavinga kind of.
Yeah. That's how I look at him. I don't think he's cheeks. I think he wants to move. He's unhappy. He's unsettled. And you know what? Big up you, because we're not paying 100 million in it. So love for that. I won't forget that. Big up my Cameroonian brothers, yeah, because I work with one even at work, family. He talks about Baleba non-stop. Yeah. But these man, yeah. João Gomez has to be the one where you look at Sandro Tonali. Can you get all of them? Probably, yeah. You either go get João Gomez or you're looking at Adam Wharton, innit? I need a playmaker from deep. So I look at Adam Wharton thinking, cool, Lancashire guy, he's up in Manchester. His agent knows he's coming back up north somewhere. You either go get one or the other. If you're telling me, yeah, they're saying that Tonali's price is 85 million pounds. Matteo Moretto, if you want the source, yeah, 85 million pounds, yeah, because he says 100 million euros, right? United ain't gonna pay 85 million. He's a want-away player that wants to leave. That's obvious. His agent is
Adam
doing
Wharton. I don't think we'd even have to play that. I reckon you can get around the 70 mark.
Not Tonali. I'm talking about Tonali. Since his agent is whoring him around to different clubs and stuff, yeah, waiting for his signature, I reckon we can get him for 75 to 80. So if you're telling me you're going to get rid of 150 million worth of players, yeah, including wages, that's not even including if Mason Greenwood leaves and all this stuff. You got a lot to play with in the summer. You need to be spending 300 million minimum, yeah? You need to be going to get loads of midfielders then. That's why I look at Tonali, Baleba as another option. But that's why I look at Wharton. There's apparently 65 million agreement that he can leave. Basically, the Gahey price or the asking price or the what's it called, the Elise price or the Eze price. That's what you're going to go for, 65, 70 million. Go and pay that.
I think once Champions League is confirmed, I think that we're going to spend a lot of money in the summer. Like, I think that this is going to be a different kind of summer, bro. I think that they are going to actually put the money down, bro. I think they are. I think we'll get 3 midfielders. We'll probably get a left winger and or a left back. I could see us getting a left back, a left winger, and 3 midfielders. I could easily see that.
Well, Ben Jacobs said minimum 5 starting players. Minimum.
Yeah, I think we're getting 5. I think we're getting 5 players, bro. Minimum. Like, that's what I think. I think we're actually going to do the mad thing. I think we actually
have to. If you want to go and take this league, like, you look at the league and how strong it really is, yeah, right? Then you got to look at this thinking, right, we can really put in a 26 to 27 season. Remember, we had Barada and them man saying 27, 28 season, and all of a sudden, I don't hear a peep from Mandem because of the opportunity that's about to arise from this summer alone. So who's cussing Ineos now? I wonder. We all know that Joshua Zirkzee going. We all know that Agate's going. We all know that all these other lot are going. Sancho's and the rest of it. There's space. There's wages. There's all sorts. Things are getting
else is going? Obviously, Zirkzee and Ugarte look like they're gone. But who else do you think is going?
Freeze. Rashford's gone. Anana will go. Biyinde will go. Obviously, we already know Cassie's going. Have I missed anyone else? I wish Mason Mount would go, but no one's paying his wages, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The Mason Mount situation,
he's gone anyways.
I think that we're open to moving him on, but Mason Mount, yeah, is the kind of guy, he'll run his contract down, bro.
Yeah,
like what he done at Chelsea.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, Rasmus is leaving as well. We know that. That's like 43 million, whatever it is. Toby Collier's going to go. There might even be, Molasses gone on a free. There's a lot of squad space ready to be taken, innit? I do wonder if there's. Oh yeah, we don't even know if Vitek's gonna go. What's his name? Vitek? No, his name.
Yeah, Vitek, the goalkeeper.
Got what from Bristol City? He's on loan at the moment.
Yeah, he's good enough to be. He's good enough to be in the squad. To be honest,
I would put him as second goalkeeper. Good with his feet, sick at saving, and it might be one of them ones. Right, like, I'm gonna play you both, see where you get, or you can be a part of the squad, see how you do. But he might see himself as a first teamer. He might leave. That's a little 10, 15 million. Amas is gone. But then again, I don't know. He's injured. He's injury prone. But look, all I'm saying in it, there's a lot of squad space. There's a lot of young bucks. There's a lot of potential in it, in all directions. Like, I expect Shea Lacey to be the guy that's going to be the understudy on the right wing. That's why they're not bothered about the right wing. Do you know what I mean? In Mbeumo up front, I don't think we're going to get another striker. I think there's too much option up front to be there. You got Cunha, you got Mbeumo, you got Sesko. There's too much option.
We need a winger, bro. I don't think we need another striker. If Josh leaves, we need to replace him with a winger. If
I don't see Iliman Njai on that list, I don't like wishing injury on no one like that, innit? But Giamond, you might have to hold one. Like, you might have to miss one that just misses pre-season and you can get going. I heard anyways that he wants to do Leipzig wants to keep him for another year, and I think he wants to develop for another year as well. So that might not even happen.
Anyway, bro. I don't rate him.
I can't lie, he's cold. He's kind of cold.
Nah, bro, I don't rate him still.
He's kind of cold. But my thing is, he's too raw.
Well, there you go, bro. Another Alanga, bro. I don't want these Alanga regions, bro.
But that's why I say he needs to hold a little injury past pre-season so we can go for Njai. Go spend 70 million on Njai.
Nah, bro. Jumande is not the one still.
Yeah, Iliman Ndiaye is the guy, bro. Oh, he's too like
Bro,
Cunha.
he's the only Iliman Ndiaye. He's the only one that we should be looking at, bro.
Yeah, he's for me. Don't get me wrong. Stylistically, he looks like Cunha, but he's not like Cunha. He's more touchline than Cunha. And every time we see Cunha doing the touchline in two of the last recent games, you're like, bro, like I like this version. Imagine
Nah,
someone
he's
who's
playing
more
well.
accomplished.
Touchline Cunha is different.
Yeah. So imagine we had another one like that. So because when Cunha's out the team, we notice a big difference. And then Jai's a 1v1 guy, innit? He loves the 1v1 stuff. I need it.
I think that Ndiaye, cold. I think he's the only right answer, bro.
If I see Tottenham stay up and they go for him and there's no one that challenges him, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hold on, but they got what? I don't know. They just dropped 40 something on Mateus Tell. Like they've been playing what's his name there as well.
He's of age.
Javi Simmons, bro. They're not gonna go for Iliman Ndiaye.
Great age, 26 Ndiaye, or is he 25? 26, like Tonali, great age, same thing.
Yeah, it's true. Them man are experienced, but still young. You know them ones, it's that age.
We just got to do what we used to do 20 years ago. Go buy in the Prem, make sure it's solid, get the best players from every other team, like Louis Saha's and the rest of it, Berbatov's, whatever, and they all come together. Because you're not waiting for this person to either adapt to the league or potential to be sick. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. I think Ndiaye is the only one we should be going for.
I agree.
I'd love Kvaratskhelia. I would love that guy, yeah. But
bro, like players like him, it's the same with Luis Enrique. Why would you leave PSG, bro? Like they tick all the boxes. You're competing for every trophy every year. You can compete for every player that you want every year. Like there's no reason to leave a situation like that, bro. He's one of the main guys at PSG, yeah. So leaving there doesn't make sense, bro. You don't really leave there unless they don't want you no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out who Ndiaye supports so I can run my agenda a little bit quicker on it. He's homegrown, which is better. Is the best part about it. Right? Who does he support? Who? I don't even say yet. Let me see if AI can find out.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
I just need to know that. Allow it. He's a lifelong.
With them African dons, it's usually United or Chelsea blood. You know them.
He supports Marseille. That makes sense.
Oh, he's French. All right, well, cool. It's Marseille. Well, then that's fine. That'll do.
His dad. I think it's his dad. I think his dad supports Marseille, innit?
Okay.
Raw. Yeah, you better not. Nah, you better stay. Nah, I can't call, innit? I thought it was going to be a little United one, but homegrown, innit?
Nah, bro.
You know what the maddest thing is, yeah? Think of the left wingers of the market. Just keep anyone in the chat. This is how crap football is. I'm hearing Anthony Gordon. Why would you deal with Newcastle ain't allowing more than two of their stars to leave in it? If Tonali
not at all, bro. Like, if Tonali leaves, Gordon's not leaving, bro. You know the ones, and you would think that Tonali is the likely one to go because his agent is doing the absolute most. So there has to be something in there.
Whoring him out. But like even in the left wing market, you can go past the Prem and you're thinking, what's actually out there?
Yeah,
like your Anthony's doing better in La Ligas than Marcus Rashford's, bro. Like, I don't want to shop over there, so I'm gonna go out from a La Liga and say I'm not interested. Then you go look at the Bundesliga and you're like, I don't know about that one. It's all smelly. We like Giamond. Like Vivo clearly likes this guy. Cool.
Yeah, but even if he likes him,
I don't want to see a Serie A player ever
even if
again.
He likes him, bro. We don't like how much he costs. We don't like the value, bro.
The 80 million, I'm not hearing it. 80 million is not it. And then you go look around again. The only one I would actually take a chance in with a name that I barely kind of know, I'll be looking in the French league. That's the only league I'll be looking at thinking, go get me someone that just looks sick in it. Like, I don't know who, I don't know what, I don't know who else. It's that bad that I can't even name 5 wingers that I want at my club.
Yeah, me neither. Hey, the winger market, this is what I was saying. That's what I was saying to guys. The winger market is horrible, bro.
Awful.
You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. And this is why, for me, Ndiaye just makes the most sense because it's foolproof, blood. You know what I mean? He's already in the league. He knows the demands. He's not going to be overly expensive. He's a good age. And, do you know what I mean? He just ticks all the boxes, bro. Like, why would you try and overcomplicate it by going for someone else?
Yeah, there we are. Oh yeah, and don't even say Williams.
Brother, that guy, bro. I ain't heard that guy's name since the last international tournament.
He sucks, bro. I'm happy to keep it Dorgu. I'm not even gonna cap. Just go get me a left back. I think that might be the case. A little touch, but Dorgu will be the guy that's like the utility player. You could play left back, you could play right wing, you could play left wing. It's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's
You're
it.
a great spot
And then
player,
we've been
man.
linked with what's his name? That Nathaniel Brown you as well.
I'm not convinced on him, man.
I'm just not sure. I ain't seen enough. I've only seen comps.
Plays wing back. Like, do you know what? Defending 1v1, yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a mad fan, yeah, like of Frankfurt. I don't watch them, but every time I've watched Frankfurt, Europe and that, I'm not feeling it that much in it, yeah. Like going backwards, when I mean going backwards, meaning defending, I'm all for him. But going forward, yeah, no, I don't think he's defensively shaky. That I think he's attacking wise. I don't like the way he crosses the ball. I'm not a fan of the ball. You know what is my thing? I want a left back that is great at whipping the ball early. We need options that got that. See, I'm even coming around to the likes of the low in it. Cool. I understand what he is, and he ain't going nowhere. I'd sell him in a heartbeat, but he's not, is what it is, isn't it? But in the left back area, this is why I look at like Lewis Hall. This is why I've been calling for Lewis Skelly. Yeah, because I've seen Lewis Skelly put the ball in from deep. I like it. I know he's defensively not the greatest, but we've got players that can play defensively if we need it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'd take him at United because you know what you're gonna get from him, bro.
Juve, I like Juve, but on the ball is Aaron Wan-Bissaka all over again.
Yeah, it's clunky, isn't it?
It's clunky, unorthodox. I don't want to see it, so I don't really want. But it's opportunity, I suppose. You get him for cheap, I suppose, right? Not a fan though. You know who I like? I'm gonna say one more. I said his name to you time ago. Yeah. He's having another good season because this is a league I am following wholeheartedly, yeah? Man like Leif Davis, yeah, from Ipswich Town is a baller. And when he gets a top,
Ipswich, come on, bro.
When he gets a move to a bigger club and you look at him, watch. 6 foot, strong, great at crossing the ball, amazing at crossing the ball, yeah? Great age, 26. Leif Davies, I promise you, he will get a big move. He had a good season when he was with Ipswich this season, and then he's having another good season right now.
Yeah, but have you seen him linked with anyone though?
Not yet, but he will get linked. If they don't go up, watch. You can't say Ipswich when we buying players off of Wolves and shit. I don't want to hear it. Like, I'll be real. So
I hear that.
We wanted Sanderberg. Remember when we
Wolves have got that solid import system. You know them ones. Wolves have been bringing in ballers, bro. Do you know what I mean? Them man had fucking Vitinha at one point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, remember,
the lap is dying at Chelsea.
Yeah, but remember we wanted Sanderberg. Oh, but he got relegated with Burnley. Why do you want him? He played for Sheffield United. It's the same situation. And now look at him. I'll take him right now. Again. Sanderberg. Kajoglu's not even left-footed. I don't even want to hear that shout. He's barely a star. He's there because of injuries. So I'm not even thinking. Grimaldo, he's a wing back, not a left winger.
He's a wing back still.
He'll get chefed up. So yeah, man, man like Semenyo will bully him. But yeah, man, that's kind of like who I'm kind of looking at. Lewis Hall, I'd love that guy, but they ain't letting that guy go. That guy's a Newcastle fan as well. He ain't going anywhere time soon. So I don't know. Left back market's not totally convincing for me either.
Most markets are not convincing right now. Football's in a weird place, bro. Like the centre mid market, yeah, is probably the best it's been for a while. This is a good summer for us to be wanting to get CMs. That's about it. Otherwise, all the other markets are scarce, bro.
Yeah, it's dog. Like I'm trying to think of like complete fullbacks in my mind. I just don't know. I absolutely don't know. You lot let me know, innit? I would love Balde, but he clearly loves Barcelona, innit?
Who, Balde?
Yeah, and he's just bare injury prone as well, but he loves Barcelona. He ain't going nowhere.
Them kind of man, again, they're at a club that, why would they leave unless they're pushed, bro? They don't jump unless they're pushed, innit? It was the same with Alexis. It was the same with Di Maria. Them man there, they only leave the Real Madrids and Barcelonas if they get dashed, like Ozil and that. You never really see players trying to force a move out of these kind of clubs, really.
You got him. They're going to get Bastoni, you know that? Barcelona. Barca. Yeah, apparently they've agreed terms at Bastoni.
You see what I mean? And they ain't even got no money.
No money.
Barca are a different team, you know. Them man, the credit facility just keeps on getting extended because how these man got no money, but they're always signing players, you know. They got linked to
Always.
Julian Alvarez as well, blood, but they got no money. Allegedly, they can't afford Rashford, but they can afford Alvarez.
If they get Alvarez and Bastoni in one window, yeah, that's mad. Like Barcelona are fully, like they're fully back. They're fully back. Fit.
Bro, they're blaggers, innit? Their man said they got no bread. They ain't got 30 million for Rashford or 40 million euros for Rashford, but they got money for Bastoni.
What do you think about the centre back market right now? Because obviously we're linked with centre backs due to 3 of our centre backs now
being injury prone.
Right, injury prone at this moment of time. I mean, De Ligt wasn't really injury prone until this part, but you can't trust the back issue, innit?
Yeah, facts.
So we got another Varane issue.
And Alessandro's not trustworthy anyway, fitness wise.
Yeah. Who would you get?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the market like that, bro. I'll be honest.
You got one name. You know who I like, yeah? See, I like Van Heck, but I got a feeling he'd just be another Lindelof, yeah? The other one, because his progressive passing is good. You know who's sick? See Nathan Collins from Brentford. I dare you, man, laugh at me now, innit? I dare you. 6
just
foot
the
5
name sounds crazy, innit?
This is what I mean. You, man, are in.
It does. It sounds crazy.
What I mean, man.
That's a Nathan Collins. Like
man,
we've been linked to
Hero Collins
with Murillo, yeah.
I'm dead. I'm done.
We've been linked to Murillo at Forest, yeah. But Nathan Collins sounds crazy.
I can't believe it because of a name.
No, but it does. It sounds crazy, bro. But we have to keep it real, though. It sounds
like
crazy.
Saying it. That girl over. It's like, oh, because her name's Stacey and the other one's called Alexia, I must go for Alexia because it sounds buffer than Stacey.
Yeah, but Nathan Collins, yeah, is like the most like ginger name ever. Like, you know them ones there, like, you know the way they're like, bro. Like, if man just hear Nathan Collins in your head, you just think of like the most gingerest like Scottish or Irish brother. Like,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though.
No, but I hear it, but it's like that's what you think in your head, like.
Yeah, but if you watch Brentford, Nathan Collins has not got a weakness. The guy's 6'5", like he's not really got a weakness. He's dominant in the air, yeah. So he's amazing. So we're talking about like Harry Maguire, a lot faster than most, man. Great on the ball, to say the least, yeah. And that's all you need. And he's just good at the 1v1 defending situations. I like Nathan. I've been shouting for 2 years. Murillo is just got the fancy name. He's 5'11", yeah. And in the air, he is suspect. If you're going to look at anyone, you look at Milenkovic, not Murillo. Murillo is the guy that's...
My man's got pace and he can play football though, innit? Like, and that's what they want.
Yeah, I don't want Murillo. I don't want Murillo.
They want him because he can play ball and he's quick. So
I guarantee as well, yeah. After Anderson leaves, watch what that fat Greek man is going to ask for Murillo. I don't want to hear Van der Ven, that scrub. Not a good defender. Fancy name. I got my last name.
Yeah, Van der Ven's a name thing. And actually, when you look at his strengths and weaknesses, Van der Ven, it's like, he's just a bag of pace, isn't it?
He's a left back in the Prem. He's an Arteta left back. Yeah. I promise you.
He's a bag of pace, bro. And I mean, and he's got a couple good goals in his highlight reel. You know what I mean?
Van der Ven is a scrub defender. 1v1s, he sucks. He's just a great recovery defender. Go left back. You're basically an older age Kyle Walker off the left.
I hear it, but when you see centre backs here driving the length of the pitch and wrapping it, this is the reason why man are gonna want 70 million for them.
Don't get any players from Tottenham. Avoid. No, don't go anywhere near.
Would you take Spence though from them? Imagine they went down. You wouldn't even take Jed Spence.
Why would I want a brother who thinks he can attack? Why would I want a guy like that? Why would I want a guy? Because he's decent. He had a 6-month patch of locking man down. And as soon as he got ripped up, he decided I don't want to post no more. Mentality in a bin. Get out. You're worse than Dalot. Fuck off.
Worse than Dalot?
The only one I'm taking, thank you. The only one I'm taking is Pedro Porro because he offers something. Actually, like there's we need to start looking at players that are special at what they do. Yeah. Porro has got a special ability about him that we could utilize if
he's got good delivery, but Porro, I'm not taking Porro over Spence still.
I am. Now, you know what it is? I hear it in the IC free tax. I hear it, man. It's because you need to back the man. I hear it. But you don't like Collins.
But what do you mean? Spence can play left back and right back.
No.
Pedro Porro, is a wing back. Pedro Porro in the 4, blood. They were playing him centre back. I don't know about Porro.
Man said Collins sounds like a ginger man, but Spence don't sound like what?
But Jed Spence, bro, listen.
Jed
Spence, bruv, can play, cuz. You know them way there, like, man.
You've been listening to too much French the Kid when he's talking
about hearing
French the kid,
the
talking
Pedro
about
Porro
Jed, innit?
thing
I'm not
still.
hearing it, man. Nah. If my man sounds like a ginger merchant and all this stuff, like, man, what does Spence sound like? Do you know the last person to get Gary Neville retired was a guy called flipping, what was his name again? No, his name was John. I think that was Jonathan Spector. Still, that's a bit different. So Howler, but not the point. Spence. It's because his name's Jed, man. We got French the kid in it because he rapped about Jed. But cool.
I don't know, but
Cool, man.
I just think that, yeah, man, the market's dead, bro. Like the market is actually dead. So it's not like there's loads of people to choose from. But I think that that's a good thing because it narrows the search, bro. In a way, it's like just sign the obvious players. I think that's what Man United need to do. Sign the obvious players. When it comes to the midfield, you got Baleba, Wharton, Tonali, and Anderson. So you pop 2 of those 4, and then you get an excess. You get an extra one. Do you know what I'm saying? For the bench, like a squad player.
Rants, you've hurt my soul, brother. You've hurt my soul, fam. Because now man's talking about Anderson and he's ginger. So I'm not even trying to hear it. How about this? I've got about 4 gingers in my beard. I'm not trying to hear. Man,
bro, I hear what you're saying, but bro, it's true though.
Ginger man are the ones to Batman them in
Nathan
battles,
Collins is crazy though.
That's all I'm saying, innit? That's all I'm saying, innit? I'm not ginger though, but man, what's
crazy,
Anderson?
though.
What does Anderson sound like? It's because it's got son in the end, innit?
Anderson or Tonali? Who are you choosing?
Anderson, heartbeat. Anderson special. Actually, how about this? Anderson excels in every dimension over Tonali. Everything. We're getting the worst deal. But the only things that kind of helps us out is like, look, let me put this across to you, lot. Anderson has a good World Cup. We can probably see him going for more than Declan Rice price because I think that's what
Forest are gonna want.
Yeah, because if you think about the fat Greek man, when they
what if they get relegated?
What if they win Europa League?
Ooh,
if they get relegated, I think that's another question. But I feel like England will go far in the World Cup. I feel like Nottingham Forest will go far in the Europa League. I still think they're going to stay up. I think we even agreed that they've probably got the momentum.
I don't think England are going to go far in the World Cup. I don't.
I think they will. And I think he's going to be one of them standout players as well because he'll have like the most touches, the most this on the pitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, them players that just look like you're getting all the camera time. So that's the way I look at him, innit? And you look at like pound for pound, you can kind of replace Casemiro in a setting where, you know, when it comes to duels and off the ball kind of stuff, I look at that and I just think with Anderson, he's going to cost probably 115 million. I think that's what they're going to ask for in the end. That might be the factor that makes United say, I don't want to go near it. Now, if I asked you, would you rather go get Anderson for about 100 plus million, or would you rather go get Tonali for 80 million, 75 million, and a Baleba, like 2 for 1? I think everyone's going to choose a 2 for 1 in it.
100%. But I think even if we get Anderson, yeah, we're getting Baleba anyway. But
I think
you know what I mean? I think the money, yeah, the gap in valuation, if Tonali, for argument's sake, is 70 mil, they want over 100 mil for Anderson. Do I think Anderson's worth over 100 million? Personally, no, I don't.
No, I don't either.
So I'd feel like a mug if I paid that. When Tonali was available for 70.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, is with me with Tonali, I think Tonali's a little bit like an on-form Mason Mount back at Chelsea, innit? And what I mean by that is look, the guy's got a fancy name, but he's very like the tiers of what he's good at. Everything's like 7s, if not sometimes 8s. So it's a little bit better than Mount, innit? But I'm talking about a Mount at Chelsea, younger version. But what does he really excel at? Is what I keep asking myself. What does he excel at?
I don't know about all that, bro.
No, but that's what I'm asking.
I think Tonali, I think you're right that Tonali's an all-rounder. Yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, because Mount's
one of them ones where
I say Mount. I can't say Mount now because he's crap at everything.
Yeah, Tonali's an all-rounder, but he's a tenacious midfielder. You know what I mean? He can pass. He can do everything. Like, he is an all-rounder. That's what he is, and there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But he's a good all-rounder. Casemiro's an all-rounder. So it's one of them ones. Cass is an all-rounder. Like,
he's a baller, but
tackles, he shoots, he heads the ball, he passes. And Cass doesn't... You wouldn't really say that Cass excels, yeah, at passing, but he's a good passer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them things. He's a very good passer, but I wouldn't say that he excels at it. When you think of Casemiro, you don't think of passing, but he's a very good passer.
No, he's a very good passer, but I think he's got better passing with age as well. I think that's one factor that's definitely helped him because he never used to need to do the passing at Real Madrid.
Yeah, but
So
that's what I'm
really
saying.
thought.
So someone like Tonali, yeah, like bro, like we ain't even seen the best of Tonali.
That's
what
what
I'm saying. I
thinking.
think Tonali will continue to improve. He's at that age.
But this is what because you know it's with me with United, yeah. I'm really in a kind of this is just where I'm at the moment, and I think this is just comes down to what mood you're in or what you want. I'm kind of tired of players that are good all rounders that can do a little bit of this and everything.
Yeah, you want players that specialize on that.
I want specialists.
Yeah, but Anderson's an all rounder as well, though.
I think he's a specialist. I think he's a specialist at picking up the ball in first phase because you don't lose it, and I think he's special at moving the ball on as well. Not long distance, but short distance. Like he's very when it comes to avoiding a press, my man is very much up there as the elite. So that's why I like Anderson a little bit more. But with Tonali, the only benefit I'd say with Tonali, without a shadow of a doubt, he makes Kobbie's job so much better and easier at that. Casemiro and Kobbie's provided that they can have a good partnership, but it can never really go up there and test as an elite one because of age. Casemiro was a bit younger, we'd have a bit of a different situation, innit? But I don't think Wharton really unlocks Kobbie like that. But I don't want to hear that because they're both footballers that like to pass with their second touch.
They both like to play, innit?
First and second touch want to move the ball quickly and a
Yeah,
little bit
but
more.
the thing is, if you've got Wharton and Kobbie, you still need someone that's gonna.
You need an engine there, innit?
Yeah, you need an engine. But this is the point, and that's where a Beleba or a Tonali falls in there, bro. Like it's
that's why we need all three. A guy is not a specialist. We got that one wrong in it. I'll hold that one higher. A guy is a specialist in failure. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Trust me. I'm saying, no, I can't lie. If Arsenal paid 105 for Rice, I don't care how much they paid for Rice. Rice wasn't worth that. So,
yeah. But
like, man could say that they paid it for Rice, but for me, yeah, we can't use Declan Rice as the benchmark because he's never a £100 million player, like never. So,
yeah, he definitely wasn't.
Arsenal just got bumped, bro. Like that's the reality. Like he's not worth that money. So I can't say because Rice went for this, then paying 100 and something is okay. It's still not okay. If we end up paying it, then it's like, cool, we paid it, but it's not okay, bro. Especially when you can get a player like Tonali, yeah, with his experience and his qualities for a lot less than that, bro.
But this is why we need to go buy all three of them: Wharton, Tonali, and Beleba. If you want to have a proper midfield rebuild, and you got one for years, yeah, where you don't have to worry about it. You got different combinations. Some games Wharton can play with Kobbie. Some games Beleba. How about this? Look, I'm not gonna lie, like you, man. Yeah, when I tell you now, yeah, Beleba will get used left back at some point. You'll hear it in the version that I need you to see it in it. Yeah, just believe in what I mean. The guy. We spoke about this 2 weeks ago, innit? So it will happen. But Beleba in some games, you know what? Some games, Kobbie just might not be efficient. Sometimes you might just need to get up in the face of other players so Bruno can do his best work. Imagine you got Tonali and Beleba running, recovering the ball quickly and just give it back to Bruno or Cunha or someone like that. And before you know it, there's a goal. So I just think different games, different solutions. This is why we need three players. And that's why I look at Wharton. I just think you're a specialist. There's no way we can pass up a baby Michael Carrick.
Yeah, but that's what for me. I think his profile is the most unique, which is why I would have made him my priority because he's the kind of midfielder you build your whole midfield around.
Facts. And you got to look at past Bruno as well, innit? When you look at tens of today's game, nothing really stands out anymore. So we might have to look at where we have to head. Which direction are we heading into, innit? Are we going into a midfield three where the following year Bruno will leave? Maybe the following year after that, potentially with reduced time. Got to look at what's beyond that. So it's like, you got to prepare for that situation. So you don't have to bother next summer because teams will be like, oh, well, Bruno's leaving. Give us another 20 million on top of his asking price. We know you want him. But I think 4-3-3 might be the version. I don't know. We'll see what Carrick's got pushed up. Maybe Carrick gets put into, Carrick. Cunha might be looked at as a different kind of 10 that we have. But we need to look at phasing Bruno out slowly but surely, innit? But we don't rely on this guy's creativity.
I think long-term Cunha in the 10 is the way to go still.
Different kind of 10 though as well. But you might be up in people's faces.
A proper attacking 10, bro, which is...
We need to see what he's like. We need to see what he's like against low blocks because Cunha against low block, he's got that moment in him, but we still need that player that is nippy, that final ball will always be the question, but we'll never know until we get there, innit? So, I don't know, man. I think we need to go buy all three of them, and I think it will cost just under 200 million to secure all three of them as well. Just about.
I think that I think that should really be the
priority.
ambition that we're showing, is to get all three of them. If we
all
can't
the
get Anderson.
All the outgoings I put, is on average, by the way, 150 million. Like Højlund's the guarantees, Rashford's guarantees, Sancho wages, Casemiro wages, a lot of money, by the way. And the rest of them, Agathi's going to leave. Xerxes will leave. That I said they're probably going to go about 30 million a piece just to be averaged out, even 25 million. You're going to make more. I'm going to say about 60 million. I've added all of that up. I haven't factored in what Greenwood might cost if he leaves, just a little bit like that. That alone should pay for, especially with PSR, because you're getting rid of Rashfords and stuff like that. Yeah. Should pay for all three of them. And then when you look at things like this, but we've got 150 million. Let's just say that summer budget, Champions League qualification, there's your 150, not including the sales. You don't need to go spend 100 million on left back. You're not doing that. They're not looking to do that. And you're going to look at other positions like centre back. You're not going to pay 78 million for a centre back either, because you don't even know who he's even starting yet. It might be someone that's got potential. We don't even know yet at this point. So on that part, I just look at that thinking we've got more than enough. The only one that might cost a bomb is like if you're looking down the striker road market or the left winger market. That's where a lot of the budget is going to go into. So yeah, that's why.
Agree. And I don't think we need a striker. So
exactly. So that's why I think a lot of our budget will go into 30 million probably for a left back, 35 million, 65 to 70 for the left winger, which is ultimately 100 million, and the other 200 million circa whatever is going to be on the midfielders. Then you can say we've had a great summer. Everton will ask for an arm and a leg for Njai. I promise you. They look at Mbumo's price. They say you can pay that at price as well. That's the way. And then they can go sign Grealish and whoever else they want and blah, blah, blah. And just beat Everton in it. Beat Everton.
I think it's going to be a good. I think it's going to be a good window, bro. We just need to. Just finish this season off, man. Just get it over the line, bro.
It's long, especially this international break. I'm going to the Leeds game, Man United Leeds game, and then I realized, this weekend we don't have Premier League. Imagine. So it's like getting teased because we're watching Man City and Liverpool. Hopefully Liverpool go out, and that's that. I hope they continue to sink.
What are you saying for that game anyway? Home win, comfy, innit? You would think.
I don't look at Liverpool winning that game whatsoever. They're crap. They're actually crap. They're actually dusty. I'm sorry if you're a Liverpool fan, but you know the truth. Nems, you know the truth. Liverpool under slot is quite shit. They are quite shit, and they don't even win at the Etihad. So it's like, good luck. This is like City's chance of getting 2 bits of silverware at least this year. Will they win it? We don't know. Would it be like I'm guaranteed the FA will want it to be Arsenal versus Man City in the final again as a rerun. Because
potentially,
no one wants to see any. No one wants to. I want to see a rerun. I would love it. I think I need it. I don't want City winning more trophies, but it is what it is, isn't it? They're so far away, and that means Arsenal can't do no treble.
No, I hear it. No,
but even in Arsenal haven't even beat Liverpool this season.
Yeah, that's a mad one when you actually deep it.
Were you saying you should start up front? Would you still continue to have Sesko on the bench coming off?
Yeah, I would. I
would as well.
I would. Starting Sesko, man. I feel like defensively we're more susceptible, Brad.
We're not built for him yet.
Yeah, like because I think the extra pressing that Mbumo does give us, bro. Like I can't overlook it, bro. Like off the ball, Sesko, like he needs to do a little bit of work. Like we don't have the squad off the ball to make up for one less player really putting in the work, bro. I don't think we're there yet, especially because Bruno leaves gaps as well. So if you got Bruno leaving gaps and then you got Sesko not putting pressure on the ball, I think it just leaves us getting.
We need to be dominating the game for Sesko to be in the game.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
So that's why I'm in the same boat. And Bumo's been absolutely crap, but yeah, I can't ignore it either. Like same thing with Leeds, I wouldn't change a thing. I know Dorgu and Lissandro's back in training now, so they got like 2 weeks worth of training before our game.
Nice.
So I wonder if he's gonna come. I wonder if Dorgu's gonna come off the bench.
Dorgu coming back is massive for us as well, bro. Like people are forgetting how much we've missed him, bro, because we've still been winning games.
Yeah, and we need someone that can actually hold the width a little bit. Naturally, to say the least. Even Lissandro coming back, we lose a lot of the ball progression from the back because of him not being there. I'm not saying he's not been bad. I'm not saying Yoro's been bad, but Lissandro offers something that Yoro don't offer at the moment. But Yoro's had he's had other than one game, he's had some good moments.
Yeah, he has.
Last game he was who did we just play? Who did we just beat last game? Who did we just play? Hey, bro, it's a lifetime ago.
Oh, that feels like so long since we played football. That's why, bro.
Was it Old Trafford? Was it Bournemouth? We just drew against Bournemouth, innit?
Yeah, Bournemouth 2-2.
So lucky.
We got bumped in that game, bro. Like, man, I was trying to forget that still.
We don't even have Harry Maguire. Oh, we beat Villa. Was it Villa? No, I swear it was Bournemouth. I could swear it was Bournemouth.
Nah, it was the Bournemouth was the last game, bro. Because then my man had to stew in the international break.
Yeah, we got robbed that game as well. Differently, bruv. Dickheads, man.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree. Once we can dominate the ball, then we can have Sesko up front, bro. But we're not keeping the ball well enough right now to be sacrificing the extra body up front. Not for me.
That. I think Carrick's realised that. I think Heaven needs to be playing a lot more games, man. A lot more games. Like
I think next season he will, blood. You know what I'm saying? That's the noise. The noise is that they're doing work with Yoro and Heaven, a lot of work with Johnny Evans and Woodgate, and next season they're gonna get more minutes for sure.
We got no choice, but I can't lie, I'd be locking in Heaven straight away, innit? I think I'd just be saying I'm more, you know what it is for me? Like I think I said it 2 weeks ago. Get rid of any Argentinian, innit? Just get rid of all of them. Just get rid of all of them. They can go, innit? And De Ligt's got to be the last Dutchman. No more after that until proven otherwise.
I hear that.
Yeah. Get rid of all of them. You want to be secretly in South America. Let's be real. These Argentinians, they want to be in Spain. Secretly, they want to be in Spain.
No, 100%. I think Licha will end up going to Spain. I don't think he's long term at Man United.
I would sell Lissandro in the summer in a heartbeat. For a good price.
I hear that. If we're gonna bring in a replacement, he has to be the one to go because his fitness record is a joke.
I can't get over the height. I'm sorry. I just can't get over it. I don't want to know that, we got to get a tall left back because our centre back is short. Okay, that's great.
But the height and the ability, bro. You know what I mean? And he's not particularly quick either.
Yeah, like, he passes the ball forward better than the other. Yeah, that's great. Go get me better midfielders then that can do that job. Why do I need my centre back to be doing a centre mid job? I don't care about that, bro. Go get centre mids that are able to pick up the ball early. Or someone that can drive with it, different kind of option. I saw Heaven ping the ball a few times long. Please, just play Heaven, man. He's 6'4". Like, he's a unit. He's got a lot to learn. He's the best one to lock in. For me, he'd be the best one to lock in, 100%. And if the Ligt's there, put him next to him.
I hear it.
If not Maguire, innit? I don't think Yoro's ready yet. I think he's got a lot to learn, but I think
Yoro's been playing really well, so...
Yeah, but he needs to bulk up. Just get a little extra side, like, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, a little bit more.
Bruv, Yoro's build is Yoro's build, bruv.
Nah, he just he will learn. He's younger. I think they're about the same age. They'll be all right, man. They'll play a lot of ball. Imagine we got. Do you rate Zerbi? Yeah, Zerbi's a baller. I like Zerbi. I don't think Yoro's too ready for the starting spot, but I just don't see in a world where Yoro and Heaven start at the same time. So that's why I'm thinking one or the other, right?
You just not right now. I think later on.
They're going to be the future partnership. They have to be. But for me, all my stocks, if you have to ask me who's the better player, the better footballer, and all that, I'm putting Heaven in that basket. That's my guy. So I'm putting it, and also he's left-footed, so it helps a lot more. So that's why I'm at with them, man. And I think they could form a good partnership because I think I kind of realized. I think Heaven's a first. You know when they say there's a first centre back and a second centre back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? See, Yoro's the second centre back. I think Heaven, I was trying to debate what he is. He's a lot more in your face, getting aggressive. I think he's the first centre back. I think he's
potentially.
He's someone that crunches someone and giggles to himself. He's weird like that, isn't it? Like that's the way I look at him. That Vuskovic looks he's going to be cold. He said he don't even want to return to Tottenham.
What's that?
See that Vuskovic? He's on loan at Hamburg. Balling out, yeah. He's apparently. I think I saw. Did I not see something like last week? Say I don't want to return to Tottenham. Like that's their player.
Something like that.
Yeah, but maybe under the Zerbi, if they can stay up, he'll get played straight away without a doubt. But yeah, man, The centre back market's cracked, as in rubbish. Is there
It's
any
not good.
market that's excelling? Is there any market? It's not strikers, not wingers.
No,
Maybe
that's what I'm saying, and that's why I said this midfield market. We can't fumble this market because there's some genuine
gems.
good options. Do you know what I mean? Available. Obviously, most of them are not cheap, but they're available. They're players that want to move. Clubs have accepted that they're gonna move. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make the right decisions.
We better do, because I don't want to go through another season like this. Half the season, anyways. Yeah, the era of football's crap right now, but it'll be up again when people realize, teams realize we need wingers again, like actual wingers and stuff like that. We'll appreciate them more, man. Then you might find that actual number 9 goal scorer, like real ones. That's why I think a lot of us might like Sesko, innit? Because he reminds you of like an original kind of like number 9 in a sense.
Yeah, but I like Sesko, but at the same time, I feel like we actually play better. We play better when he don't play. And that's not And that's no disrespect on him. I just think we play better without him. So it's one of them ones. Like he definitely adds the goals. But we play better football when he's not on the pitch, bruv, defensively and offensively. So
I think our team's a little bit too mixed.
We just keep easing him in.
Yeah. Our team's way too mixed at the moment. You got slow man like Maguire who's offering something, so you can't really play a higher line as much as you want. You got retiring man like Casemiro who's just like, you ain't really built around him too much. You got Kobbie just about to sign a new long-term deal. Probably not the greatest partnership long-term, obviously, for obvious reasons. You ain't got a left winger. You don't really have a proper winger other than Ahmad. And even when Ahmad's average, he's still needed in the side. It's just one of them. It's just a messed up team that's coming together slowly but surely, innit? Hey, bro, what I'd do to have one Douglas Costa regen. Boy, I remember what he did to Bellerin. Was it Bellerin? Was it Bellerin back in the day? Who was that right back that he absolutely fucked up? Was it Bellerin? It must have been Bellerin.
I can't remember.
Do you not remember at the Emirates? Douglas Costa?
Yeah, I remember that, but he's got bare wavy performances.
Who's that? Yeah, Douglas Costa. Need one of them demons back, man. Oh, if you don't get 10 goals in the season, must mean he's rubbish.
Yeah, man said even Coleman's better than most of these wingers. Yeah, that's what I mean. The winger market is cooked, bro. Like when you've got players like Doku being seen as some of the best wingers that you have to offer, and he's so meaty, like that will just tell you the market's cooked.
Savio was meant to be the next best thing. Give it a rest, man. Not even City fans believe that. City fans don't believe that shit. It'd be good back in La Liga, man. I just don't think.
Yeah, he would be good back in La Liga, but again,
Prem's too much.
Like, yeah, the market is cooked.
Yeah, bun it. We'll see.
You lot, let's get these lights up, please, people. Run it up. 500 lights target. What you got coming up this week, Cass?
Don't know, man. I ain't done nothing since last week Thursday. I'm busy. I'm just busy.
International break as well, bro. I can't lie. Big up everyone inside, man. I'm looking forward to some proper football coming back on the weekend, bro. Because international break is dead food, bro.
Yeah, I can't bother for either.
That's it.
It's only so
man.
much.
Hey, people, make sure you run up the likes. You know what I mean? Man's gonna redirect you lot to Saeed because I know he's live now. You know what I mean? Do up the chat. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys over on Twitch in a little bit anyways.